Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but with a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, that's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. It was a foot race and he won it. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now?
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He'll throw it now. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers, and you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators are.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lost it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time.
They're opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And now a carry here for the fullback.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll fire it over the middle. Had a lot of time in the pocket. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the second half. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Play action here on 1st down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, it's third down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's fourth down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They can't stop him. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looks right for a quick completion. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a...
And he lost it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this one.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start for 25. Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Looking to throw it on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Gets rid of it on the move. The ball is caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Hands off to the fullback. Nowhere to run up the middle. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Hand off to the back, and they'll keep the clock moving. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Movement here from the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for